Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Always, and welcome back to Sky Factory 3. In the last episode, we made a little bit of a mob spawner, just so that we could get mob chunks, so that we can make more seeds. That's pretty much it. That's the reason why we wanted it. I am on a quest here as of late to get all of the seeds and all of the chickens possible, and well, I recently got another one that I have to show you guys. So this is the emerald chicken. This is what emerald chickens look like, and it's a villager. So as you can see, the chicken collection is growing quite quickly, and I'm currently working on getting two more. Not that one. We are looking for, I believe, yellow and brown makes the copper, and then glowstone and the brown will make what is it? The nether wart. So trying to get those two. Eventually, we will expand this platform and make homes for all the chickens, and make a nice big chicken coop. It'll be nice and fun and easy and great. And then I'll probably also try to get 10 chickens, because why not? But as you can see, we are getting almost done with the first round of seeds. We're to the point where we need to make a lot of the mob seeds. So that's what we're going to work on a little bit today, as well as some other things. Something else that I did between episodes. Also, I believe we're getting wither skeletons. Or maybe they're just normal skeletons. I don't know. I've been seeing some other things pop into the chest. So I added another filter. So we have leather armor being filtered out, as well as tree throws chopper and choppa, sorry, and stone swords. I don't know what I'm going to do with all this stuff yet. I don't even know if chain boots are useful. I guess if we make a crusher, we could get steel out of it. But I haven't upgraded the drawers or anything like that yet. I'll do that stuff later. It'll be easier if we have flight, which we are still working on. We have superium cores, but in order to upgrade these, we're going to need nether stars and wither skeleton skulls. So, yeah, that's a fun time. So I guess what we're going to do today, first thing I want to do, power is going to be an issue one of these days. In fact, I'm going to sleep during the night just so that we can get more power. But we're going to want to upgrade our power system and all that kind of fun stuff. So what we're going to do, we're going to do a couple of things. One, we're going to make more seeds. And two, we're going to start working towards something that's a little bit crazy when we can run it. And that is the rainbow generator. That is going to be way back here. We're going to start making some of the stuff for the rainbow generator. Where is it? This guy. But we're not going to actually use it yet. The other thing we might do is start auto making a lot of the solar cells, especially. We'll see what all is required for that, and just see what we can do. So, first things first, more seeds. How are we doing on essence? We have a lot of this. Can we make like 10 of those? It takes a little over 1,000, so we can probably make half a stack. No, not quite. Let's make like 25. Can we do that? Yes, that takes 5,000 of the base assets. Alright, well that's good to know. So while that's kind of working, it's night, let's go sleep. And then eventually we'll get back into like, we need to do blood magic at some point. Right? Blood magic's in this? I believe. What is the other? Yeah, blood magic. So we're going to have to do that at some point, as well as the rest of Britannia. Britannia's not that bad. Britannia's pretty straightforward. It's just going to be a little bit of a pain. Which, speaking of which, alright, we have everything, but we need to just do Gaia Guardians and Portal Alfheim. So that's not bad. Alright, so I guess next thing I want to do, let's look at the seeds. So the first seeds that we're going to need to make are pig, chicken, cow, and sheep. So let's get those. In fact, let's just do that. So pig, seeds, chicken, seeds, cow, seeds, sheep, seeds. All pretty easy. They just require, well, chunks from those animals. So let's see what all we have. Do we have any pork chops? We do not have many pork chops. That is a bit of a problem. We can get them from common loot bags, which is interesting. But we're going to need a bunch of chunks. So mob chunks, we have 8 of them. I think we can do the chicken. Let's go ahead and do the chicken seeds. So that'll be the first thing we do. So we're going to need tier 2s. And so we're going to need more tier 2 essence. So let's just take one of these, and we're going to turn this into tier 2 essence. And we're just going to take this guy out. And we'll craft it in here for right now, because it'll be easier. So now we need feathers and eggs. We have plenty of eggs. We have plenty of feathers. So this will make our chicken chunks. And then all we should have to do is get the tier 2 crafting seed. So let's get a tier 1. And it's not going to want to do anything with that because it's making supremium. So crafting, actually let's tell it to cancel that. And then we can grab the crafting seed and make it ourselves. Is it just 4? Yes. And there is, oh come on, chicken seeds. Alright, so chicken seeds are done. Now what do we need for cow seeds? We need leather and beef. Okay, so the leather is easy enough. But do we have some beef. We have some pork. We're gonna need more of both of those, and then leather is easy enough. We just need 8. So is there a way to get beef without killing cows? No? Okay. Well, we have a cow here. A bunch of chickens and sheeps. At some point we're going to need to get all the animals. That is a thing. So we have, of course we have chicken meat. Do we have any common loot bags? Let's go ahead and open these. And didn't get anything. Alright, so here's the question. Is there a mining dimension or anything like that? I don't see anything that indicates that. What's that? Paper sharpening. Oh, it's a paper airplane. It's funny. So I know that there is the beneath. That's not going to have what we want. There is also, what other dimensions do we have access to in this mod pack? It's been a while since I've kind of played around in this, and I guess we'd have to do RF tools. That is something we could do. So let's wait on this stuff. Let's go ahead and do the sheep stuff because that should be easy enough. Do we have wool? No, but we have string. We have a lot of string. So what we need to do, 1, 2, 3, we need 4, we need 16. And that should be everything we need for this guy. So there's the sheep chunks. Let's get a base crafting seed. And we're going to need more chunks, so I will tell you guys what, I will grind those off camera. Shouldn't be too bad to get them. Just going to be a matter of working on it. So there are the sheep seeds. We can mark those off. So a lot of the other ones are not going to be too bad, I don't think. A lot of the mob ones aren't. And the main reason for that is just because we can pretty easily like collect them, if that makes sense. So like there's no, oh, how do I want to say this? There's no like difficulties in getting rotten flesh, for example. So that's something we'll kind of work on later. And you know what? For the fun of it, why am I? Let's grab some grass, some dirt, and you know what? We can just put grass over here. I want to hit F7 just to make sure that it doesn't get too dark or anything. Actually, this is the Taiga Hills. Is that going to give us... What kind of other biomes do we have? Is this all Taiga Hills? If we run all the way over here, and that's still the same thing. There's a beach. There's the ocean. Okay, so we might actually have a little bit of difficulty getting pigs. But I believe there is... Yeah, we're mostly Taiga Hills, it looks like. That's okay. So we're going to just start a little grassy area over here. And mobs will spawn eventually, I'm sure. But yeah, so what we're going to do for the rest of this time is we're going to start working on making generators for the rainbow generator. Now, if you're not familiar with the rainbow generator, how it works is basically you have to run every generator in extra utilities within a certain area. And if they're all running at the same time near a rainbow generator, the rainbow generator will then produce power, and it's a ridiculous amount of power. So that means two things. One, we have to actually run, it's like 16 different generators at once, as well as we have to supply it with whatever it needs. So for example, we have a culinary generator that will need food. Pretty easy. We have magmatic generators. Those will need lava. In fact, we're going to clean up a lot of the stuff around here, but I believe the magmatic generators, if we grab this one, this can be used to make a heated redstone. So there are, like I said, there are, I think, 16 generators. So culinary generator, death generator, disenchantment, ender, explosive, frosty, furnace, halitosis, heated redstone, magmatic, nether star, overclocked, pink, potion, slimy, and survivalist, or survival generator. And then all of those together need to be crafted, so we need duplicates in order to make the rainbow generator. And we're going to want to get like 2 or 3 of these eventually. It's going to make getting the... I wish I could remember how much power it produces. It's on the order of like... I want to say 250 million. But I could be wrong. So you know what we're going to do? Let's go ahead and just remove all of these guys. And these machines we can also... the painting machine can just kind of sit there for right now. The slice and splice we've been using. So for right now, we'll just put them right there. Alright, so let's get a chest. And this is going to be for all of our generators. So like I said, we're going to want 2 of each. So we're going to need another culinary generator. But let's just kind of go down the list. But before we do any of that stuff, one thing that's going to be common is we're going to need machine blocks. So we should probably teach the system how to make these. So let's go downstairs and do that. Simple enough. Alright, so survival generator, that actually doesn't need one. Furnace generator, so machine blocks are like so. And we'll just throw that into the back. Perfect. So we're gonna want a lot of those. Let's get like 20 of those for right now. They're super easy to make. So let's go ahead and make a culinary generator to begin with. But we're going to need furnace generators. So these are also going to be fairly important to make. So let's teach the system how to make those as well. So furnace generators. And then we're going to want to teach it how to make a furnace. Easy enough. Unfortunately, we need to also get another crafter. And one of these days, what we'll have to do is probably stack things up. There is a lot of space down here for automation, for various things, to be honest. We'll probably move our lava production down there. And we'll probably also want to expand it a little bit. But then also all of the extra utilities, the GP power, other than the solar panels, which honestly we could put on top of the house. That actually wouldn't be too bad. We can put them all up there or find somewhere else. It doesn't really matter too much. But let's go back downstairs and see if this crafter is ready. It is. Cool. That's not where it goes. It goes right there. Alright, and then that goes in there. Cool. So let's make 3 furnace generators. And then we can just make those kind of on demand as we need them. But there's the 2 that we're going to need, and there is the other culinary generator. So that's that. Next is a death generator, so that's going to require... Okay, so let's just go through death, enchantment. They all require. So we're going to need, what, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 more furnace generators. At least for the next row of stuff. So death generator, pretty easy. Bones and spider eyes, or rotten flesh and spider eyes. Are you... Okay. Oh, because... Okay. I was confused because there was only 7 in the system, and then I realized the other one was right there. So disenchantment. This is going to be a little bit more difficult. So we need 2 enchantment tables. 1. We need a book. That is going to require some more paper. And that's stuff we should probably teach. Let's teach both the paper and the book to the system, just because I think that's going to be good in the long run. So there's paper and books. And we'll use leather because we'll be able to make leather pretty easily fairly soon. Cow seeds are great for that. Once we get the cow seeds, of course. So we need another enchantment table, I do believe. So there is the second enchanting table. And then we have to make something a little bit more difficult. Magical wood. So we're going to need 10 magical wood. And that requires bookshelves and gold. So we're going to need bookshelves times 10. So we're going to need 30 books. And we're missing some leather. So leather we can get by grinding up this leather armor, which we might as well. The sag mill will work. Okay. So that's all we need to do. That's an alloy smelter. Don't I have a sag mill? I'll have to make another sag mill at some point. We'll get machines and all that kind of stuff taken care of eventually. You know, I'm not going to put it in there. I'm going to do this downstairs. Because, well, this will go straight into the system. So let's just put all of this armor in here, and it will give us more leather. So plenty of leather. We're going to need... So magical wood is really cool. Requires a little bit of gold and a little bit of XP to craft, so we can't auto craft it in the system. We actually have to craft it on our person. But the thing about it is it actually acts like a bookshelf. It's a more powerful bookshelf, in fact. So if we look at it, it says max levels enchanting tables by 2.5 levels. Where we could also use an enchanter with bookshelves and lapis, but meh. But bookshelves have an enchanting power of 1, which I believe means it enchants it, increases by 1, so you need a lot of bookshelves to do anything. Whereas magical wood, you need a lot less. There's a couple other things that you can use for increased enchanting, but we're gonna just get the magical wood for the disenchantment generator. Now this thing uses enchanted books to produce power. So what we'll end up doing is there is a draconic evolution item. I don't know if we can actually do this like automatically or not, but there is the disenchanter from draconic evolution. This thing will allow you to remove enchantments from enchanted items. So what we'll end up doing is running through all of the armor and all of the stuff we get, and we'll use that for a little bit, but then we'll also probably have to do some other work, but we'll see. So we need, let's see, books times 30. Once we have 3, all right, cool. And then we need planks. And let's go ahead and grab the gold that we're gonna need. So we're gonna need what, like 10 gold. And then we're gonna need a lot of levels. 20 levels is 5. So let's see. There's 20 levels. And the other 20 levels. Cool. So then we can make the disenchantment generators. And there's both of those. Alright, so next on the list is the ender generator. These are pretty easy, just ender pearls and obsidian. They're actually pretty good as well. And then explosive generators. So we're going to need some TNT. It's not a problem. 1, 2. Those work on explosives. I believe you can use both gunpowder and... Yeah, you can use both gunpowder and TNT. Gunpowder is going to be easier. We just constantly feed it gunpowder. Now, there's a couple things to note. Some of these generators do have negative effects. Specifically, death generators will give you the death status effect, I think is what it's called, or something like that. Basically, it will kill you if you're too close to it. And then explosive generators will actually cause explosions. It doesn't destroy blocks, I don't believe, but it's still pretty annoying. And then the nether star generator will give you very strong wither. So next is the frosty generator. So we're gonna need some ice, and we can make ice now that we have ice essence. So frosty generator, we need 2 of these. And then we have the furnace generator. Halitosis generator is something we can't really do. We can actually. Popped chorus fruit. So we have some nether. We have some. Oh, what is it called? The other thing. Why am I blanking? We have blaze rods. There we go. So let's break the chorus flowers. And break that so that we can replant. And they grow really quickly. We didn't get anything out of that. Alright, there we go. There's our chorus fruit. Alright, cool. We can turn F7 off. We don't need it right now. I want to see if we have any good chickens yet. Yellow chickens, glowstone chickens. We do have copper chickens. Cool. We're actually going to go ahead and cycle through some stuff. So we'll put the copper chicken there. Yellow chicken can come out. And we'll replace it with string chicken. Which will give us leather chickens. Which is kind of cool. Another way to get leather. Alright, so we're going to need to pop the chorus fruit. And then this will give us some end rods. Isn't there another recipe for end rods? Is it cheaper? Shulker pearls. No. Okay, I don't have any of those. So there's the end rods. And then we're going to need purpur blocks, which we can make with indescents. So halitosis generator. Let's go put all these away. So let's go in order so I don't forget what we have. Let's see, death generator, disenchantment, ender, explosive, frosty, that, halitosis, heated redstone, and then magmatic. Alright, cool. So we're gonna need, let's see, we're gonna need 2 4. We can't make this one yet because we don't have wither skeleton skulls or nether stars. We'll get to that later. 6, 8, 10, 12. We need 12 more furnace generators. Actually 14. So let's go ahead and make the 14. That'll take just a second. But we can go ahead and make 1, 2 of those. And then heated redstone, we're going to need magmatic. 1. Let's grab a bucket. I have a hard time believing that. No? Okay. So we can actually... How do I do this? There we go. So there is the 2 magmatics that we're going to need to make the heated redstone. Which this one... So halitosis requires... I didn't go through all this stuff. I wanted to go through all this stuff. So culinary generator is food. Death generator is anything that mobs drop. Is probably going to use rotten flesh. But anything like that. Disenchantment is enchanting enchanted books. Ender generator is either ender pearls or eyes of ender, depending on which one you want to use. Explosive generators is TNT and gunpowder. Frosty generators are ice or snow of any type. Furnace generators is anything burnable. We'll probably use coal. We'll have like a tree farm or something that will feed it. Halitosis generators. Now these are going to be annoying because it's dragon's breath. However, it lasts for 10 minutes each, so shouldn't be a problem. And we're going to have a little tricky way to make sure that we generate power with this stuff, because these generators are smart enough to know that if they can't actually output the power, they will not use up the duration of whatever the ingredient is. So if we only turn the rainbow generator on for 30 seconds, we can set it up so that this doesn't use the full 10 minutes worth. And that'll be kind of cool. Basically, it amounts to regulating the power output than anything else. So that's something once we get to that point. So heated redstone is redstone and lava, whereas magmatic is just lava. So we have those. Nether star generators is nether stars, obviously. These are really powerful, but they're also pretty deadly. Next is overclock, which is the same as the furnace generator. It's just a little bit different in terms of how it works. So it requires a lot more, everything goes a lot quicker and produces slightly less power, I do believe. So like things that are burnt is, yeah, it produces 4,000 RF per tick, but only produces a little bit of power, whereas the furnace generator produces 40 RF per tick and a decent amount of power, 10 times as much. So it's the other way around. Wrong one. 100 times more power and 10 times less power overall. Whereas the survival generator is a lot less power, but a lot more power overall. They're all different like tiers of the same thing. They all work on burning ingredients. So let's get the 2 overclocked. 2. And then next is the pink generator. Take a wild guess on this one. Hint, it's anything pink. So we need 2 of these. 1, 2. And when we don't have any more pink dye. We have some red. So we'll just have to make 1, 2, 3. So anything pink goes in here and produces power. It's not bad. I don't know why dirt works, but it does. But anything that is pink, including the dye, and it looks like any of the mana pools, which is also kind of weird. But hey, whatever. So petals will work, and anything else that is dyed pink. So easy enough. Next is the potion generator. So we don't have that many blaze rods. So we might want to wait on that one as well. I know we have a few more blaze rods over here. Okay, we have 2 more blaze rods over here. But that's not really good enough. So we'll wait on this one just because of that. And then what's after that? But this works on potions. So any type of potion, you can just use water bottles if you want, but they're really ineffective. This is going to be a little bit of a pain because we need to have auto brewing, but then we also need to extract the bottles out and put potions in. So it's a little bit of a pain to get this one running, but it'll be fine. Next is the slimy generator, which requires, well, slime balls. Ooh, we have a slime chunk. We don't have that many slime. Because we're gonna need 2 slime blocks. Let's see what we can do. You know what? Let's go ahead and do something. Let's go ahead and make the slime. We need 3 more of these. And can we make the slime seeds? Now I know these are coming up, so I have no. Oh, night slime. That's kind of cool. Okay, so it just requires a few more slime balls, and I bet the purple ones will work as well. But we don't actually no, we do need them, don't we? It's 4 each. We also have blood. So let's get the essence. 2, 3. And will this work? No. Maybe it just has to be the same. Nope, it's got to be normal slime. But can we do this? Haha, we can convert them. And then that'll be enough for the slime chunks. And then what we need is a crafting seed. We can go ahead and tell it to make the tier 1. And then essence. Slime chunks. And we still have the seeds. So slime is done, and that will go ahead and start getting through the system, just so that we can get some more slime. So we'll just put it in there, and we'll have some more slime very shortly. I don't believe we have any slime balls anywhere else, do we? We have 2. Okay, so we're going to need a lot of slime for this. So we'll just go ahead and get the slime essence, and then that'll be fine. So we'll get that taken care of. How much do we actually need? In fact, we could do this. Can put this through the reprocessor and get a bunch of slime. And of course, it doesn't know where to go, so it's going to put it in here. That's annoying, but that's okay. Just make sure all of these are empty. Perfect. Now we should have... There's 2 blocks worth, and we just need, what, like 1 more piece? We need a little bit more than that, actually. But that will be easy enough way to get a bunch of slime. So we literally just need 2 more pieces of slime. And then we'll be good to go. And then the last one that we need to make is one that's a little bit easier. It's just the survival generator. So we need 2 furnaces, and everything else should be straightforward. Alright, so that's taken care of. We can put this stuff away, and honestly, by the time it took us to do that, it should be done. So let's get these back in order. Halitosis, heated redstone, overclocked, pink, potion, slime. There we go. Cool. So let's go grab the slime balls that we probably have, and we'll be able to... Yep. Slimy essence. Cool. Now here's the question. Where does it go? It's pig, chicken, cow, and then sheep, slime. So slime will go right here. Okay. So really for a lot of this stuff, we're just kind of waiting for... we're waiting for different animals to spawn so we can get different things. So there's a slimy generator. We're going to need more blaze rods. That's not too bad. Yeah, we need blaze rods and nether stars. So that's it. Alright, let's see if we have anything over here. This is full again. What is it full on? I guess just...
Take it easy, take it easy.
Oh my god, tire wolf. Okay, let's take the flint out. Potatoes and carrots. And all these potions. Just for the time being. So, maybe? Oh my gosh, it's just... too much. Alright, let's get a chest. And we'll start storing some of the stuff. Just temporarily until I can get... actually, hold on. We might be able to fix this a little bit easier. So, never mind. We don't have filing cabinets. Yeah, no cabinets. Never mind. I don't know of any other ways to store like mass quantities of items. So we're just going to grab all the bows and we're going to put them in here. Now here is a legit question. Do we have access to the disenchanter yet? Because if we do, alright, that'll give me some time. If we have access to the disenchanter, we could actually do some stuff with that. So the biggest thing is, do we have any draconium? We do not. How bad is the disenchanter to make outside of that? It is a draconic core, so that is just 4 draconium, and everything else is pretty easy. Okay, so I will tell you guys what. Let's go ahead and end the episode off here. We need to kind of just wait around for more stuff to get the last of the different things. Now, are there wither chickens? No, of course not. That would be too powerful. Wither skeleton seeds are really powerful. However, they're going to require 8 wither skulls. But once we have that, we can pretty quickly and easily produce a lot more. So that's good. As you can see, we have a lot of stuff from the chickens. Something I'm going to need to do relatively soon is set up the chicken coop. But I also need to set up more power and all that fun stuff. So is there anything environmental? Is there anything too difficult with this stuff? So structure block tier 2s. This all looks normal. So we could go straight to a tier 3 structure block. It looks like the tier 3, that's something we'll have to make, but they're all direct upgrades. There's no duplicates needed for the solar panels. And the solar cells, clear glass, we can make that. Okay, so I will tell you guys what. I am going to set up all of the recipes for this stuff. So all the structure blocks that we can do currently. And what we're going to do is next episode, I'm going to set up a little bit of a platform this direction. And we're going to have power up there. And then that will be... It is that direction, right? So if that goes up that way, this one goes up that way. I guess it's over there. We'll set up power and all that fun stuff so that we can get into that. Upgrade our solar panel, upgrade our power storage, and just kind of make things a little bit cleaner and nicer with the flux plugs and flux points. So that's the plan. And then what we can start doing once that's done, we'll move stuff like this downstairs. Yeah, this will be moved downstairs. Things like this can be moved downstairs, as well as we can move all of this stuff and just kind of clean up this area. We'll move all of this stuff. We'll probably get rid of most of these animals. And from that point, we can start setting up machines and all that kind of fun stuff and make this place a little bit nicer. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We didn't really do any like actual progress, but a lot of crafting and a lot of prep work for later. So hope you guys don't mind that, but it's stuff we need to get done anyways. So yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!